The New York Knicks have been a very interesting team to talk about this season, with the Knicks in the past few seasons having mediocre seasons and just being a huge disappointment. The Knicks are surprising literally everybody, including LeBron James. Today we will be looking at why is the Knicks all of a sudden good? What is making their team so different? But if you guys like this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And don't forget to check out my social medias also. I will leave the links to my Twitter and Instagram in the description. Go hit me up on there, follow me, do whatever. But with that being said, let's get back to the video. So, the Knicks so far are the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference with a 34-27 record, very high, over 500. And this is a statement I would never believe I would have been saying, especially this season. But if the season ended today, the Knicks would be going into the playoffs with home court advantage. That is a statement I believe nobody could have predicted, and I know there's a lot of Knicks fans very happy out there, and I don't blame them, especially with all the mediocre seasons they have had in the past few seasons. But just to start off with a huge reason why this team is doing amazing, of course we have to talk about Julius Randle. If you ask me personally, I could have not predicted this from Julius Randle, especially for this season. The past few seasons, or the past season in more specific, he has shown he can be very inefficient. He has shown habits of taking bad shots. But he is truly being a leader now for this team. He's playing amazing. He's averaging 23, basically 24 points on 10 rebounds and 6 assists, and leading this Knicks team to the best record in the league. James Dolan was clowned for being a horrible owner, and he probably still is, but his team is actually being respectable now. And everybody, especially Knicks fans last season, all you saw was fire James Dolan. They wanted a new owner, and they probably do, but it's a great improvement from what we saw this past season. Another player to talk about for this improvement in this Knicks team is RJ Barrett. RJ has jumped in a lot of categories. Points and especially efficiency is the main topic I want to talk about. RJ has gone from 14 points to 17 points. And it's not even about that 3-point difference. His 3-point percentage has gone from 32% to 38%, while his field goal overall percentage has gone from 40% to 46%. For a second-year player, that is an amazing jump to have, and I kind of had troubles on what I believed how RJ could actually turn out, because if you watched him last season, you probably had a few questions on how can he actually turn out as a player, how can he actually make this team better. And he struggled last season, but he's definitely doing a lot better. And you can't blame him for his struggles last season. He was a rookie, but you can see he's clearly improving and helping the Knicks be the Knicks. They are currently on a 9-game winning streak as of the recording of this video. And they're just surprising the whole league. Like I said before, of course, LeBron James. And another player I want to talk about on this team who I believe, or who I really like, is Derrick Rose. He was acquired from the Pistons for Dennis Smith Jr., who clearly has not shown the promise who everybody believed could have. So the Knicks did a very good move and flipped him for Derrick Rose. And I had a lot of questions. I believe I made a video on this when the trade actually went down. But I had a lot of questions on, could this trade actually help out this team? Because as we all know, Emmanuel quickly was showing a lot of promise as a rookie, and everybody believed he could have been the rookie of the year, which clearly is either going to be LaMelo Ball or Anthony Edwards, which I'm leaning towards Anthony Edwards now because of that time LaMelo missed, but of course it was LaMelo at first. But Emmanuel quickly, he's doing good. 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists as a rookie. That's very good in my opinion, and I believe he can get better as a player. He can show the improvement that I believe he can have, and there is a few questionable pieces on this team, and really the one player I'm talking about is Elfrid Payton. It's not that he's a bad player. Well, Knicks fans will tell you otherwise, but it's not that like he's a bad player, but I just think the Knicks should commit more to Derrick Rose and Emmanuel quickly, like I just said. So, but no matter what happens, this Knicks team is a very good team. They're fighting to get the 4th seed from the Hawks right now, which are a game behind them, or half a game actually. But no matter what, this team is going to make the playoffs. I believe they can get easily knocked out. They just choke horribly, which I don't want that to happen because, like, I want the Knicks to be successful, and I believe it's gonna happen. So, yeah, that's really all I gotta talk about. I'm very shocked that this Knicks team is doing very good, and they're really surprising the whole world. I seen this video from Click Productions, who was a huge Knicks fan. He was at the Knicks game when they won their 8th straight game, which, like I said before, they're on a 9-game winning streak now. But Knicks fans were happy. You might have saw the video on ESPN where you actually saw the Knicks fans actually outside of Madison Square Garden celebrating and happy and cheering because this is the most successful team they've had in a minute since the Carmelo Anthony days. But yeah, I have a lot of friends who are Knicks fans also, and they're very happy. And yeah, the Knicks are just a very good team. If we can somehow have a Knicks versus Nets in the playoff series, which I don't see that happening really, but if it does somehow happen, that'll be very interesting to watch because I do believe that Brooklyn Nets would obviously win that, but it's good seeing a Knicks team and Nets team just be very competitive, and that would be a series I would definitely watch. I have the Nets probably sweeping it, but no matter what, that would definitely be a very interesting team to watch. And the standings would have to flip around a little bit for that to actually happen probably because I'm not sure if the Knicks are going to make it past the first round. If they do, sure, but yeah, with that being said, that will be the end of today's video, and I would like to thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I just want you guys to leave a comment on how do you think this next season is going to turn out, or can they possibly make it past the first round in the playoffs? It really depends who they actually play. So far, if the season ended today, they would actually end up playing the Hawks, which I do believe they have a chance of beating them. There's a very good chance they could actually beat that team and make it to the second round. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love every single one of you, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.